Our next guest is an Emmy winner. Her name is Kyra Sedgwick. She's been acting since she was 12, and now she's making a big debut behind the camera. The new movie, Space Oddity, is her directorial debut for a major feature film. Thank you very much. The stars include somebody by the name of Kevin Bacon, the movie, who just happens to be married to the director. The movie's about a young man called Alex, whose lifelong dream comes true when he's picked to help colonize Mars. In this preview, Alex's dad, that's played by Kevin Bacon, doesn't approve of his son's plans and talks about the future of the family farm. Here's a look.
I'm not selling. It'll go to a developer, and if we continue down that path, there'll be no farms left. Not to import even more from halfway around the globe. Novelists, we gotta hold on to our farms. This is our spot. It's our little corner of the world. And I'm not giving it up.
And I'm not giving it up. Kyra Sedgwick, bravo, bravo, bravo to you making your major film theatrical debut.
Thank you so much.
Can I say you knocked it out of the park? Knocked it out of the park. But of all, this is not your first time directing, but this is your first time directing a major film.
Yeah.
And all the projects you could choose, why did this one speak to you? Because you've been working on it for quite some time.
Yeah. I feel like it has everything, you know?
Which means what?
I feel like it has the funny, it has the sad, and it has the hopeful.
Yeah.
And it has the romance.
Yes.
And, you know, it really takes you to all these emotional places, and then at the end, you feel hopeful and good about being here on Earth. And I think that that's, you know, a really important message, especially right now.
And it's interesting. I always love it when husband and wives work together. I'm always fascinated by that dynamic. You're the director, which means you're in charge. So I'm wondering, does Kevin Bacon take notes very well? And if he does, what was the note you gave him, and how did he receive said note?
He's great at taking notes. I mean, he's a brilliant actor.
He's good, yes.
And this is a great part for him because it's something he hasn't really done before. You know, I think I'm a very exacting director, and I have a picture in my head of what I want it to be. There was this one line, and it was the letters okay. And it kind of took a while for him to get there. And I kept like hammering him with this one thing. And after a while, he was like, I just don't know what you want from me. But he got it. He nailed it.
Well, I mean, he is brilliant. He is a great actor. But I mean, according to what I'm reading here, he was not your first choice to play Alex's dad.
Say what?
That's right. That's right.
How many people did you call before you turned to your husband?
Only one. And the truth is, like, in independent movies, people come, people go. Like, schedules change. But, you know.
But I'll bet he read it and said, I would like to do this.
What was his response when you asked him?
Oh, he said, what took you so long? I don't know why you waited until now.
He was tossing and turning every night.
He was like, I can do that okay line.
So you say that directing is your true calling, not acting.
Yeah.
Why would you say that when you're such a good actor?
I think you have to take that back, because I read that too, Nate, where you said, you know, after this, I think I want to concentrate on directing. What if the audience says, no, Kyra, we don't want you to do that? But I was curious, like Nate, why you think that way now?
Well, I can always act and direct in the same thing.
True.
I mean, I think that, you know, you're just a much bigger part of the storytelling as the director. I think as an actor, you're always a pretty small part of the whole piece. And as a director, you have to have the whole piece in your head. And there's something super exciting about that. It uses all your faculties, you know?
Yes.
It's great.
I was fascinated, too, by the premise of this young, and you have to see the movie to see the dynamic, why he wanted to go to Mars.
Yeah.
And I love the love story between him and the love. I thought she was great, by the way.
Alexandra Shipp.
Oh, she was fantastic.
Yeah.
But the fact that he wanted to go to Mars, was that something that appealed to you? Are you fascinated with Mars? Do you want to go to Mars or outer space?
I definitely don't want to go to Mars.
Me too.
And to me, you know, Mars is really a symbol of this idea that there's a planet B or a plan B that we can go to, and there isn't, you know what I mean? And I think that the wonderful thing about this movie is that the message is, you know, we have to fight the good fight here, even though people die, even though we have climate issues, even though there's loss and there's difficulties and fear, we have to fight the good fight here.
Yes.
And it's worth it, right?
There's a lot of work to do here.
The grass isn't always greener, you're saying. We have to water our grass
There's
right
no
here.
grass on Mars. It's uninhabitable, in
It's
fact.
fun watching you and Kevin together. I saw the latest video where you guys are singing Miley Cyrus as Flowers.
Yes.
How does that come about? Did the two of you say, you know what would be fun to do?
It's him. all
him?
him.
What do you mean?
He plans it. He knows what song to do. He's got his finger on the pulse of the pop culture, yes, which I don't. And no, it's amazing. I mean, he's like, honey, let's do this thing. And I'm like, sure. You know, I think it's joyful, it's celebratory, and I really like doing it. We usually are making fun of ourselves, too.
No, I
which
think
is
there's a lot of fun
important.
at your house. And we
Yes.
should point out your son is involved in this movie, too. Let's give a shout out.
That's
to him.
right. That's right. Travis did the music.
There you go.
Yes.
Daughter's
yes.
an actress.
He's the
Yeah.
composer.
So it's a
Yep.
family business,
Yep.
family affair.
Yep.
What is the best bit of advice you've given them about the industry?
Given them about the industry,
kids.
trust your instincts.
Listen
You've
to
got
mom.
this. Yeah. And you know how hard it is. I mean, they know how hard it is. So that's like a gift and also a curse. It's both.
Well, they've got two great role models in the
That's
house.
right.
Never a bad thing.
That's right.
Congratulations.
Thank you so
Bravo.
much.
Congrats.
Thank
Bravo.
you. Appreciate it.
Kyra Sedgwick, the name of the movie is called Space Oddity, not Odyssey, Space Oddity, let me get that right. It's in theaters where you got to see it on the big screen.
That's right.
It's always better to watch a movie on the big screen, in my humble opinion.
And the movie is out of this world.